Am I the asshole for refusing to buy my husband an expensive car even though I have the money? Here, we have a first world problem. My husband, 35 male, and I, female 30, have been married for the past 10 years. And we have 5 amazing daughters together. 5 daughters. Not a single son. 5 daughters. I love it. Because of that, I dropped out of college and have been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 years when we had our oldest daughter. Good. So basically, she decided to care about the family when they were in a young age, and they chained 5. My husband is the breadwinner, and I take care of all the chores and childcare. Basically, by the way, if your wife is at home, don't consider yourself the sole breadwinner. If you are able to go and get some money, it's basically because someone takes care of your 5 daughters. Okay. While my husband earns quite a bit of money, which allows us to live comfortably, he is also obsessed with budgeting. Thus, I typically only have enough for household expenses. Ooh, that's a little tight. That part. For the past 5 years, I have been working on a series of books. I've been writing everywhere I could, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Wow, okay. So she's like, I'm still gonna do something of that time that I have. That's it. This is awesome. What I'm reading here is freaking awesome. Decided to make something out of that time on a personal level, and that probably eventually paid in some ways, because we're talking about an expensive car up there. I have managed to finish my series unbeknown to my husband. Oh man. Wow. Fudge him. She kept it a secret because he always considered it a waste of time. Fudge him. And this is absolutely insane. She has a full-time job. She is a stay-at-home mom to 5 girls. I'm sorry. That's a lot. So, she still is able to complete a series. It was tough, but I managed to get an agent and was incredibly lucky to get a deal to have my series published. I was ecstatic. And when they told me how big my advance would be, I almost fainted. It's much more than I expected for a first-time deal. It's in the higher 5 digits. So we're talking 80, 90K. I haven't told my husband yet, and I had to borrow money from my sister to get an accountant. Ideally, I want that money saved up should something happen, because I honestly don't know the detail of our home finances or for our kids' future. So basically, she's like school or house, things like that. Will be needed. Plus, I would love to have some spending money without asking my husband. That makes a lot of sense. Basically, here what I feel, that there is some sort of I'm gonna financial when someone tried to keep control over something on how finance works, for a family, because he's the sole breadwinner that brings out the money and fudge this. However, Greg found my contract and he's now demanding I get him a new car for Christmas. A very expensive new car which would cost majority of my advance. No. Here's the thank you, Kim. Financial abuse or financial control. I don't say this is financial abuse. Maybe they have enough. But the thing is, this extra money could be put on the side for bad moment. We're gonna catch on the last part here. Politely refused, saying that he didn't need a car that expensive. He probably didn't. And that money, you could get something to be able to move around your wife and, let's say, 5 daughter 5 freaking daughter without going in the high 5 digit, So I tried to explain my position, but he wouldn't have it. He basically called me an asshole without actually using the word, and said that because he supported me all these years. No. You are both supporting each other. You bring back the money, it's true, but she is the one giving you the time you need to do that, without thinking of who's raising your child, or without thinking of what is gonna happen with them like on a daily basis. He's the one taking care of that. He's having so many jobs for you. You're dumb. He said that because he supported me all these years, I owed him. And without him and his money, I wouldn't be where I am now. He's told me that I either buy him a car or have to start paying for household expenses half and half. The thing is, I would still be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know if my book will be a success. For all I know, this will be the only money I will ever get from my book deal because it will flop. I have absolutely nothing good to... You're now 5 childs in. Hey, if he's going for that kind of ultimatum and you want to like destroy your relationship, here's what to do. So let's not do that, okay? You explain him that it's either you put that money on the side and things still go the way they were going with him like compensating for the household expenses, and on your side you're not divorcing him, keeping full not ownership, but like you keep the kids, you keep the house, and you will still have to pay for all of this because you will still make on a normal year $0 unless your book series like is a success. I'm not sure if he understands the kind of gold mine he's sitting on at the moment. I'm not sure if he do understand that like he has a wife that through 5 pregnancy and taking care 5 girl still found the way to make 80K. Okay, it took 10 years. She still found the way from home to earn some extra so that you can have something for your retirement or your kids' studies or your house, like your house payment. He has a wonderful wife that still works 2 jobs at the moment as a writer and as a mom. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna like send you into some ultimatum. You are an asshole. OP, like the husband here is an asshole. And she could technically probably drop his ass. He would still have to pay because what she got is a one-time deal for now. It's not a wage. So starting next year, he would still have to pay for most of what he used to pay for, but he would not have them. Like, I would not take it. I don't say that she does not have to take it. I would not take it. This for me is absolutely insane. Instead of being like extra proud of her, he was going for something that like, it is a waste of time. He called it a waste of time. I say honestly, unless this man finds in some way, shape, or form how he needs that person in its life in a very short term, this is coming for this is going straight to a divorce. Either that or 2 people that are gonna hate each other over money. This is absolutely insane. I mean, like, have 5 kids together. I get it and understand. A 10-year marriage. Like, I love the fact that he takes all this time. He take all the time that it needs to be like. But he told me my money was his to do what he wanted with it. True. Oh wait. Okay. We're having like a very, very big problem here. Here we are at, I think we're talking at least lower stage of financial abuse. At least. Like, the problem is that like, how do you make 5 kids in 10 years? That's 1 every 2 years. Yeah. Rakeri, there's going to be in between my 2 girls 1.5 years of space. And I come from a household where we were 5 kids, but 4 of them have happened in the range of 6 years. So, yeah. Like, when people try to make baby, it may look like it's not a long time. I swear it's kind of going fast. Here, yeah, I agree with you guys. Like, I have in the chat here. Sadly, this guy reproduced, but yeah, he's a manipulative asshole. And he never, yeah, here's the fact. Supported her, but not for her project. Like, but she also supported him. He does not seem to understand that, like, if you're the only one working so that the other member of your relationship is able to take care of your kids, this is a lot of time saved. This is a lot of job done that you do not have to care about. You know it's going to be done, and it's going to be done well. So if he can't notice it, if he can, like, find a way to notice that quickly, yeah, it's probably going to end up in a sad divorce, you know? Or 2 people that are going to hate each other. I don't say to go straight to an attorney, but I would strongly, like, I would sit down with him and explain him in what kind of situation he puts you. Read the add-on. Okay. I think I might be the asshole because my husband asked me to buy him a car as a Christmas gift, and I do have the money, but I refused. I think I might be the asshole because I can't afford it, and he was supporting me for years. I suppose I should have sacrificed and get him his dream gift. No. There's often a little add-on here, by the way. Like, the person explains in a short version why they think they are the asshole in the story. But here, like, we understood that part. But, like, how? Here's the thing. If she starts covering half of the household's expense, he's probably going to use the extra money that it frees him to go and rent that car, or to go and buy that car and pay it, like, on 7 years. So I really feel like the fact that she got guilt tripped here, extremely sad. I hate that. You will go and do something else. Exactly. It is honestly atrocious. So no, don't get that car. Explain him that it's cool to have, like, instant gratification, but sometimes you got to think about the bad days. How's it going, Mon? Oh, yeah, screw this. It's like a worst version of I won the lottery. Because, like, when you win the lottery, you, let's be honest, you don't deserve the money. But here, she deserved it. It's not big lottery also, like, it's 80,000, but she worked her ass off for this, found a publisher, got some pay. So, like, yeah, he's the asshole. It was like, no, it's not like, congratulations, I'm proud of you. No, it was, yo, give me a car for Christmas. It's like, you know, it's the seasons of giving, and I would like 80K of giving, you know, absurd. Totally absurd. 80K in today's world, like 80K in today's world is more than the average household of where I live. And I'm like, technically we live in a first world country. 80K is more than the average household. We're not talking about, like, one breadwinner in a family. We're talking like 2 people that go out of their way to, like, earn money for their household. 80K is more than that for a whole year. The average in Canada, I think, like, by household, were in between something like 65K and 72K. The last time I checked, it might have changed. I have left the financial advisor's job since, like, it's been about 7 years. Oh, yeah, it's absurd. It's not like crazy amount of money. It is enough that if you put that early in your, like, if you put that in your early 20s, early 30s, your retirement could be paid by that. It's that absurd.